Hi, my name is Sebastian Leone, and today I will be discussing a study of innovative marketing campaigns. That'd be assignment number 2 for Full School University. So, today I will start with an introduction to what innovative marketing campaigns are. I will discuss a few prevalent types that are being used today, and then I will discuss three specific examples. So the first one will be Domino's, second one will be from Lean Cuisine, and the third one will be for Gillette. So, as an introduction, first of all, a marketing campaign is any action plan in order to achieve a marketing goal of a company. So, that goal could be awareness, improve return on ad spend, drive revenue, things like that. So, a marketing campaign has a goal and has a set of different KPIs to measure the effectiveness of that campaign. So, innovative marketing campaigns stand out because they are, they're still decided to promote, they're still made to promote the brand, but they are a bit more creative in their approach. So here's a very nifty infographic. I'm not gonna obviously go through the whole thing, but it is important. The most important thing is, for me, I think, is show, don't tell. So the example there is for the Ex Machina film, fantastic movie, where users of Tinder would swipe on the AI protagonist of the movie. So it is a very good example of showing people the movie without really telling them, or it's not the traditional ad. Um, the other key part here is that it keeps it is emotional and authentic. So a lot of the more innovative marketing campaigns tie into current events. This ties also to remembering that audiences are people as well. And then obviously the last one that is very important, engaging with the evergreen. This means that you should have your campaign set you up for success for the future. So it should have some longevity to it. So what are some of the types of innovative marketing campaigns that are happening today? So a lot of these ones take form in social media. So they embrace the power of the hashtag in driving conversations and driving people towards your brand. But perhaps the campaigns that stick to the people the most are probably those that are urban or guerrilla. So anything that happens outside in the real world, this usually happen in big cities. They involve like big setups, sculptures, and giant billboards and crazy events. Other ones are contests, gamification, which means just making a game out of your service, maybe through an app or gamifying your ad. Tying in with pop culture, like you can see there with Duracell with Star Wars. A big one is anything that's QR, AR, or VR via apps, like Domino's app, great. And then public service with Domino's again. There's an example there of how they were one of their marketing campaigns. It was like they were filling potholes in the city. The excuses so it will make their drivers more comfortable, but it's big marketing stunt, which ties in with our first case, which is Domino's points for pies. So we all know Domino is a pioneer with apps. Their app is pretty great. Back in the day, it was amazing how they had the tracker. It will tell you when your pizza was being made, if they were adding condiments, it was on their way, etc. So the idea behind Poise for Pies is to leverage AR and drive loyalty to the brand. So, Domino's have competitions with Papa John's, Pizza Hut, local pizzerias, DiGiorno's, and like other, frozen pizza brands. So what do they think? They sat there and thought, what do we need to do? Well, people are going to eat pizza either way. So regardless of what pizza they're eating and from where, we want them to think about Domino's. So their goal is to grow loyalty, program subscriptions, and to attract new customers as well. And they also want to collect data, behavioral data from the users. So what do? They create this functionality in their app where you can take a photo of any pizza and you get points. So you can order a pizza from Papa John's, take a photo of it, and then get points for Domino's. So it's super smart because it doesn't matter what pizza you're eating, you're thinking of Domino's. So The next, yeah, oh, and sorry, I don't have any, I couldn't find any data on how it worked, but it's incredibly clever and an amazing campaign for sure. The next one is Lean Cuisine hashtag Weigh This. So what they did is Lean Cuisine set up in major cities a board with scales, just because sit through any sort of diet app or food ad. It's all about losing weight, and it's not good for body positivity, especially for women. So this is to drive awareness to the fact. So this was more of a mix of a guerrilla plus a social campaign. It was designed to raise awareness. So what women did is instead of weighting and putting their actual weight in pounds in boards, they actually weighted themselves by what they wanted to achieve. So they wanted to spread a positive message without interrupting to promote a product. So nowhere in the experience were they pausing you and selling you something. But they were still, making sure that this was a Lean Cuisine campaign, so you can still associate the message with Lean Cuisine, with the Lean Cuisine brand. So the goal was awareness and then views when you tie it back to their YouTube channel that had, sort of like the quote unquote commercial for the experiment. And, it was a viral success. It was a case study for Ogilvy. They drove a 33% positive increase in brand perception, and they also netted out 6.5 million views, or not views. That's not quite right. 6.5 million reach on social media. So pretty great if considering the goal was awareness, and it's a great message too. So it ties back to the fact that this these viral marketing campaigns, when they succeed, is because they tie to a positive message and to current events, and they do it well because you can still get backlash. So a similar case was with Gillette. So Gillette did a bit of a rebrand, and for the rebrand, they made commercials, kind of like capitalizing on the Me Too movement. So this was a social campaign. It was also an offline campaign, so TV ads and streaming ads. It was to raise awareness and rebranding. So they rebranded from the best a man can get to the best a man can be, raising awareness to the fact that a lot of the issues with the Me Too movement is, essentially on men too. So it's about teaching men how to be better, essentially. So again, they capitalized on the social movement, and then they took over the Me Too hashtag. So that was an existing hashtag that already has a lot of reach. So why not capitalize on it? So their goals were views, awareness for the rebrand, and then change customer perception of the brand. At the end of the day, they garnered over 1.5 million social media mentions compared to just 10,000 the week before. Of course, it came with backlash, but what are you gonna do? They know the type of customer they wanted to reach. Their goal was views and awareness, so negative mentions and positive mentions are still mentions, and the negative feedback, it's the common type of negative feedback you tend to see from a lot of men on the internet regarding these issues. So at the end of the day, I think it's still a very powerful message, a great campaign, and they actually pledged to donate a lot of the proceedings from their marketing campaign to Me Too movements, I believe, over the next 3 years, so up until 2023, I believe. So those are some of the examples that I found. That was just a little bit of introduction to what the innovative marketing campaigns are. And thank you for listening in. These are just some of my resources.